In 3, 2, 1, action!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Crock. I'm president of Row-Loff Productions.
And I am Chris Brooks, vice president of Row-Loff Productions.
And you are in the Row-Loff Percussion culinary kitchen. This is where we cook up, this is where we dream and make wonderful things happen. Some of our hottest items, I think I hear one of our items is ready right now. Yes, it's the lovely...
Smells wonderful.
Yes, like Dennis DeLucia's Percussion Discussion. Yes, this is a wonderful method for teaching your beginning marching percussion drumline. Mr. DeLucia talks about his teaching philosophies, technique, grip, the wonderful right-hand lead system, and as well as some very hip rhythm duets.
Rhythm duets, yes. And then after the duets, there are several sections in the book that deal with all the instruments in your drum line. Section on snare drums, section on bass drums and cymbals, pit percussion, mallet, timpani, and stuff. And we don't want to forget quads.
Lovely quads. You can't live without quads, can you?
Yes. Every section will talk about tuning, mallet choice, stick choice, head choice, maintenance of the drums, everything you need to know to keep your drums in tip-top shape. And right after that, for everybody, we have rudiments, rudiments, rudiments.
Rudiments, everywhere.
75 in all, 26 American Standard, PAS, Dennis's rudiments you should know anyway, according to him. And it all ends with the big rudiment marathon.
Marathon, yes. And how many days of Christmas are there? 12, that's right. And there are 12 lovely warm-up exercises in Percussion Discussion, scores for full battery for you to use for those lovely children, and as well as a fantastic independence section just for working hand independence for the full classroom setting.
Yes, and when you're in that classroom, you might want to teach your kids some drum set grooves. Got them right here in this book. If you're doing a pop show, they might need to play a rock groove or a ballad. If you're doing a Latin show, samba, bossa nova, anything like that, all right there in the book, how to make your battery sound just like a drum line. And for you really gung-ho band directors, it's a section on staging, a section on judging, and even a section on writing and arranging.
Writing and arranging, yes. One of my favorite sections. That's correct. You are correct, Mr. Brooks. There are 3 cadences in the book to be used for parade or just bringing the band out on the field at the Friday night football games. And in the back of the book, there's a complete marching percussion feature that you can use in your show that Mr. DeLucia has written called Chelsea's Dance, which is scored for full battery and full front ensemble, complete mallets, timpani, and hand percussion. It's great for your marching show or if you have a winter drumline show you want to put together.
Yep, and one more thing in this book, a lovely CD. Narrated by Mr. DeLucia, includes all the musical examples in the book. You can play them for your kids, the warm-ups, the cadences, the feature. They need to hear it. They need to know what a real drum line is supposed to sound like. Recorded right here in our Row-Loff state-of-the-art recording facility, which is right under our feet.
Down in the basement.
Down in the basement.
It's very musty. I'm just kidding. I love the basement.
And how much is that book?
This book, with the CD, the Master Edition, is $40. Now, that's not all. You can get 4 student books that retail for $10 each that have the pertaining individual parts and information that go along with the Master Edition. And those 4 student books are, Mr. Brooks,
snare, pit percussion, caught line,
yes,
bass drum and cymbals, oh, darn, and quads.
We all love the quads. Keep going.
Yeah, and you college folks are probably going, well, what's in it for me? Well, if you teach a percussion methods class, you need to know that colleges and universities all over the country are starting to use this book, mostly for their wind players that don't really know much about percussion. It's a great reference book. They can learn everything they need to know. They go out and they're a band director now, and here it is.
It's right there.
Right there in this book. It's how to tune a bass drum. Right there.
It is, and that's very important to know. And you know what? So if you guys are going to teach your beginning marching percussion section, be sure and remember Dennis DeLucia's Percussion Discussion. Yes.
Cheese nips.
Cheese nips, they're wonderful things. Now, Mr. Brooks, what else?
Oh, I smell something.
That's brewing over here. Yes. We have been fortunate to... We have just acquired 2 new books from Mr. Bill Bachman. Out there in California, a young man who's written 2 really hit books. One is called Rudimental Logic.
Rudimental Logic?
Yes, it's a rudimental snare drum book. Very hip book. Build up your chops. And there is also another second book he wrote called
Quad Logic.
Quad Logic. Once again, for drums. It's amazing if you're wanting to learn how to do this kind of thing and that kind of thing. Tons of exercises You're going to love that book. Remember, Rudimental Logic and Quad Logic, those retail for $12 each. Row-Loff Productions was very, very fortunate to publish this last fall Jazz Mallets in Session by Arthur Lipton, a beginning jazz improv book for vibes and marimba. It's a great book. It's for the beginners, only 2 mallet oriented. It comes with a play-along CD that has 16 tunes that you can play along with. Pop the CD in, you're playing along. The trio's on the left channel, and the Arthur is on the right channel, so you can play with Arthur or turn Arthur off. And in the book, Mr. Lipner talks about comping, pedaling, chord progressions.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. And the book and the CD retail for $25.
$25.
$25. Now, that is not all, ladies and gentlemen.
What else is
We
there?
also have a lovely poster. If you call 1-800-64-8001, we'll send you a free poster, just a free poster, as well as a free catalog. We just put a new, lovely 12-page catalog out. Give us a call. We'll be glad to send you one. We have an 8-CD set, our entire marching and concert percussion library on 8 CDs for only $10 in a lovely, handy-dandy carrying case. And that's not all. We also have the lovely Row-Loff Comedy Extravaganza. 10 years of bleepers, bloopers, and blunders. If you've heard our CDs, you know what I'm talking about. It's a great CD, only $5. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, Mr. Crocker and Mr. Brooks, how can I get all of this wonderful literature? Well, I'm going to tell you. You can go to your local music dealer, or you can dial 1-800-624-8001 and place an order with the lovely Carmel, or you can order online at www.roloff.com. You can always contact us here because we're just hyperspace dudes. Mr. Brooks, do you have any dessert for me right now?
Boy, do I have some dessert.
Oh, look at that. Yummy, yummy.
Let's dig in.
Row-Loff dessert. Yeah, that's good. We'll talk to you later. Oh, man. Bananas.
I can't get a banana.
Look at that.
There's some whipped cream here, man.
Oh, yeah. What's more banana? Oh, yeah. I hope that was a take.
So do I. Oh, dear.